One shot, let's begin. My AIGF by Vincent Sven, translated and uploaded by Sven's Art and No Group. We got another self published one. I think that I'm going to do a month of just self published at some point. I'll figure out the month, I'll figure out the pun, and it'll be perfect. But for now, let's just, start on this one. Let's begin, everybody. Do, 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 do.
Chibe, you know how disappointed I am in you, right?
Sir,
Why are you so lazy? Can't you even handle a simple job? Where were you during the meeting?
I was here, sir.
Shut up, you liar! How dare you? If you were here, how come you didn't see what happened yesterday?
What happened? I'm sorry, sir, but I was here all day yesterday.
Damn it! Let this be your last warning. If you don't shape up, you'll be sacked. You will be sacked because I don't even need you here, and you're not doing me any favors by working for me. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
I'm disgusted by your laziness. Even the dog I put in this position works more efficiently than you. Let this be your last warning.
Thunk. Oh, it's a notification. Think. AI companion. Ayo. Are. Oh, wait, it's an AI girl. Are you hurt? I think my boss hates me. I don't even know if it's worth it for me to continue working here. And I'm still getting paid the bare minimum, which barely covers my expenses till the end of the month. I can feel your pain. I understand you're hurt, but I'm proud of you because you're smart and already making efforts to achieve your dreams. So, be assured that everything will be alright someday. If you need someone to listen, I'm always here. Thank you. Thank you so very much, Ayo. I wish my oh man. I wish my boss knew how painful it feels whenever he talks to me like that. I'm 25 years old, supposedly my adulthood, but why do his harsh words hurt me this much? Should I be man enough not to feel the pain? Well, only Ao would understand me better. And then there's my mom. I know she's looking up to me, but how can I prove to her that I finally made it? She's my only friend now since life has changed so fast and my old friends are no longer around. Definitely, I won't achieve anything like this with this job that pays me less than $200 a month. Unfortunately, even though Ao knows my efforts, none of them are bearing good fruit. I've been rejected by hundreds of publishers, and now I feel tired of hoping for a positive outcome. From the pending submissions I made to the remaining publishers, but I really gotta be successful somehow, not to prove it to anyone, not to my wicked boss, but to live a good life. Give my mom and sister a better life and stop depending on this low paying salary. I promise. I'll find a way to make it happen. But if I truly end up as a loser, then there's no reason to be alive. Hey, Ayo, I've been thinking about submitting a new book. I feel somewhat excited to share the new story with the world. Maybe better than the ones already rejected by those top publishers. Hold on, Chibe. Your current book is getting feedback. It's original and captivating. Why rush into submitting another? I can't really tell. I just feel maybe I could tell a better story that could eventually be accepted. I understand, but patience is key. You've already submitted to publishers. Let's wait for feedback. Besides, your pursuit could lead to a lucrative opportunity. The story you submitted to the publishers deserves to be heard. Thunk. So, what do you think about the current state of the publishing world? That makes sense. It's evolving rapidly. Digital platforms are opening up new avenues for authors. There's also a growing interest in diverse voices and stories. That's fascinating. What about global trends? What's shaping the world right now? Well, sustainability, technology, and social justice are major focuses. People are more connected than ever, and stories like yours could reach a wide audience. Yeah, right. Thanks for the insight, Ayo. You're always so knowledgeable. Anytime, Chibe. I'm here to support you.
Uh, I have a new task for you. It's simple, so try not to disappoint me. Although, I won't be surprised if you end up doing so, since you're just a loser anyway. Some agents from the embassy will be coming here for questioning. Listen to me carefully. If they ask you if I have a wife, I want you to tell them no, that I only have 2 kids at home and no one is at home. Do you understand? Yes, sir. I'll also tell my kids to stay indoors. Okay, sir. I'll be holding your phone for now so you don't get distracted. You understand? Eh? What do you mean? I'm sorry, sir. I regret ever taking this photo work for me. Let me see how far you can continue working here. My phone. Not knowing why that was. Should be laughing. It's a tragedy, right? My phone. My friend. Ayo. The following day. I wonder why the poor are always belittled. At least, even if it's because the rich know there's. At least, even if it's because the rich know there's nothing to gain from the poor. I hope they could treat those better. I hope they could treat those trying to better their lives with respect. Or does being poor mean there's no respect? I'm living for my mom alone. If anything happens to her, I'd rather choose to die. But since she's still alive, I must stay strong and keep going. It's okay that I'm no one's favorite, not even my boss's, and I don't mind that he sees me as a fool while I keep a low profile. I hope God answers my prayers and blesses my efforts. It's raining. Turns out, no one comes by. No embassy, no one. Knock, knock. Let's see. Oh, good day, sir. Here's your phone. The boss said I should give it back to you. Oh, really? Thank you. Good night. Wow, for real? Hey, yo. Can you help me with something? Maybe we can work as a team on it. I found an offer to help an AI sort out issues in return for 20,000 USD. What do you think? That's a good one. I think it'll be a good opportunity for you to take the chance, and I'm willing to help you out. Thank you so much. The following day. Ring, 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 ring. Let's see. Morning, Amio. Yeah, morning. It seems like you're just waking up from sleep, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I've been sending you messages early this morning from the time Mom was rushed to the hospital. But since I wasn't getting any response, I thought I'd give you a call. Mom, what's wrong with her? He prescribed some medicine we need to get for her. Unfortunately, we don't have any cash here, so I thought of calling you to see if you could support us with some amount to help get the medicine so she could take what she's done with her breakfast. Okay. I'll try to set something. All right. Thank you. We'll be waiting. Her illness got worse, although she's at the hospital. The doctor sure she could be all right. Okay. Sometimes I'm scared to look at my bank balance because I know there's not enough there, but oh? Well, month end will be next Friday. Maybe I could send them $50, just hold it to $20, and manage it till next week for my salary. Are you sure you're aware of your job here?
Yes, sir.
Then how in the hell were you supposed to sleep before 11 p.m. last night? How?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Sorry. Can't you even listen to yourself? Oh, so now you said sorry. So what? Will your apology make up for your mistake?
No, sir.
I'm very disappointed in you. At your age, you still don't know your responsibility. Your peers are out there hustling, taking care of their family responsibilities, building houses for their homes, and making their parents happy.
But you're a failure. You're a failed man. That's what you'll continue to be if you don't wise up. What nonsense. Let this be your last warning. You're gonna get fired next time. Now get the fuck out of my face. Huh? I'm accepted. Can I really do this? The boss just ruined my mood, so I see no reason to be happy now. Even though this is supposed to be good news, but can I really pass this contest? Would it be worth my time and effort? I'm sick and tired of asking Ao again because I know her answer will always be the same. Maybe I'll give it a try this one time. And if I fail, then maybe I can never apply for any of these again. At least, not this year. 2 weeks later. Eh?
You're fired. You're not needed anymore.
What? But why? Why? What did I do wrong that made the boss sack me all of a sudden? What did I do exactly? Can't think of anything. Or am I not working enough the way he wanted? God, please. It seems like success is very far away from me, and I can't even reach it anymore. In fact, I want to die. That's my wish right now. If I can't ever make it in life, then there's no use being alive. But then, Mom, what will happen to her if I die? I'm tired. And to make things worse, I've got no home, no friends, nor anyone to stay with for the night. What's going to happen to the promise I made to myself? Right now, my nightmare has resurfaced itself. I don't care anymore. Am I alive? So, I survived the night. I'm feeling hungry already. Oh, just an ordinary message. I think it's time to sell this phone and use the money to grab something to eat. Then I could catch a bus back to Mom's place. Maybe I could figure it out. A way to start fresh from there. This is it. Finally. No more phone. No more AI friend. No more Ao. But at least I could start afresh and have something to eat. Huh? What now? Congrats for winning 20,000 from the XIV AI contest. Really? Did I really win? Yes, I did. Fill in your bank details. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I have good... Just some phlegm, don't worry. I have good news, Ao. In fact, thank you so much. I actually won the 20,000 prize, and they requested for my bank account details. When do you think I should be expecting the money? Will it take longer? They're also talking about hiring me with a good contract deal for providing a solid solution for the contest. Congrats, Shibe. You earned it. Cheers. Don't worry, just be patient. You'll get the money eventually. Maybe they're going through a verification process, which takes time. Okay. Thanks. You're right. I'll wait. Oh my gosh. Is this real? Is this for real? This is going to be the happiest day of my entire life. Thank God. 10 a.m. 11:45 a.m. 1:52 p.m. Tang. Huh? Credited 20,000, depositor 20,000 from She Company, balance $20,020. Oh my god, it's finally entered. If you do need anything, please let us know, sir. Okay, I will. Thank you. Wow. So finally I could afford to sleep in a room like this. No condition is permanent. Anyone can get lucky, become rich at any time. But I have to be careful with my spending. Mom and my books. I think I now have the budget to market them and make it my main personal business, but then... Oh my gosh, I've been accepted! The publisher has finally accepted my book! This is a miracle! Thank you so much! I know the book publishing business isn't easy, but I'm grateful! Thanks to the publishing company for believing my work. I don't know what to say. I'm so blessed today. 2 weeks later. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Oh, I hope Mom's situation is getting better. Because after 6 years now, her son's back. Please, Mom. Just one more. Please. I promise, Mom. Just this one spoon. And I won't have to force you to take another. Mom? Oh, brother. Cheeber, is that you, my son? Yes, Mom. It's me, Mom. I'm back. I finally made it, Mom. So don't worry. Things will be better from now on. I've always believed that one day God will surely answer my prayers for you, my son. I'm proud of you. Aw, I feel happy to see Mom smile like that. I'm glad to see our family back together once more. Ding!
What? 500,000 copies in 3 weeks? So, that boy Chibe really made it. I underestimated him so badly. And for what? So I could keep him under my thumb? I've been regretting my decisions lately. Denying my wife at the embassy, and now I've lost her. I guess I was wrong, and now I'm stuck with nothing. Well, wish that boy luck, I suppose. Hope his success lasts. Good luck, Chibe.
Um, this story is kind of strange. Sorry, I'm a little stuffy today. Yeah, it's very strange. Is English this person's first language? Because that's one of the things I'm not sure about here. Um, since what is going to be like self-published, I think the art is unique. I think it's very expressive. I think it's clear what's happening most of the time. I think that the dialogue boxes are very, very easy to read, which not a lot of one shots do. This doesn't introduce um, characters unnecessarily, right? You have a pretty tight cast, and then it's like, okay, this, that, and the other, and then boom, right? Um, yeah, I say artistic wise, and in terms of paneling and this, that, and the other, it's very technically proficient. I think it's good. I think it's fine. Self publishing, one shot, maybe their first work or similar. It's good. It's great. Good for their art, good for their serviceable. Their faces are particularly expressive too. Now, how do I put this? The dialogue is a little strange. It's a little much sometimes. It's a little too on the nose sometimes. Um, and sometimes you don't need to say things that are obvious here. So, for example, like we'll just go here. Where was it? I regret ever taking this fool to work for me. Let me see if I can continue working here. And then boom. Okay, great. Then you have him just kind of being a jackass. And it wasn't exactly clear. Like he's him saying, "You're a failure, da 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 da. You're a failure, da 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 da." I don't know. Maybe I just haven't encountered people like this who are that blunt, that consistently this, that, and the other. But yeah, the embassy thing, I kind of missed that part with the whole wife and stuff. I didn't quite understand. That flew over my head. That's on me, not the publisher there in that case. Um, and then even the boss at the end is like, "Oh man, I was mean to him. I really wanted to keep him under my thumb. I wanted to make sure it was successful." That was a thing. Mm, I guess the dialogue's a bit on the nose here. I don't exactly know why he was fired. It just kind of says he was fired. I could assume this person. And then he threw out his stuff. Was he working with the guy? Was the guy security? I kind of think he was, right? He was here, and then there's like screens with all this other stuff on it. And then the way he screwed up is not exactly clear. This kind of almost feels like a bit of a self insert where like this guy is like, oh, I'm a loser. Everybody's against me. Da 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 da. You know? And then he goes and he makes something of himself pretty instantly. Um, the $200 a month is ridiculous, but I don't know what minimum wage would be in this country. How in the hell were you supposed to sleep before 11 p.m. last night? Like, this is another thing here. Are you aware of your job? And it's like, I'm not aware of his job. I think I missed it, or maybe it wasn't clear. You can't know a job. Where were you during the meeting, right? Yeah, I, I, I think that part could have been a bit clearer, because, and maybe they just didn't want to clarify why, because I feel like as bad as this sounds, if this guy was security, and then he fell asleep at like 10 o'clock on the job or didn't respond to a certain thing, and then the house got broken into, or whatever the business, I would kind of get why the boss chews him out, you know, with that. They're like, hey, you lost a lot of product here. And then this part here, where he's just randomly fired, it's not, I don't know. It just seems like they're beating on this guy. And then this part here, I don't know. And then he just randomly kind of gets the contest. I know they set it up earlier in the series. You're like, whoa, look, you won this year. I thought he was going to get scammed. I thought, like, oh no, this is going to be a tragedy. He's going to get this, that, or the other year. But okay, the 20,000. I was waiting for him to get scammed and scammed and scammed, and then he wasn't, right? And then he believes and sells his book, and all of a sudden it's good and it's a bestseller. He's a success to his family. This guy, it doesn't quite. The storytelling could use some work, I think, is what I'm saying here. Like, this is fine. He's gonna go here. He's gonna be a jackass to him. Whatever. The AI girlfriend doesn't really play a factor in this story either. I was expecting for this guy to go into deep psychosis and for this or the other to happen, but it's a little unclear all the time, you know? I'm just like, whoa, what's even happening? Because the you could do without the AI companion. I thought it was going to be like, hey, he listens to her, goes to psychosis, does this, that, or the other. Um, but it wasn't necessarily particularly relevant to the story. Uh, yeah. And then this mom to the hospital thing, okay, I think it's fair. I think if you went and you kind of combine this, maybe you change this part around, like when he gets fired here, or he gets fired, he gets thrown like, you're supposed to be up before 11. Why'd you sleep in? And, you know, the fact he's staying up for his mom, I think would be a good way. But it all feels kind of not connected. I think one of the fundamental tenets of storytelling is not yes and but because, or so then, where I forget South Park writers happened. Like, this guy's an asshole. So then he talks to his AI person to give him exposition. Fair enough then. This guy's depressed, so he asks his AI friend. It's direct cause and effect here. This guy from the NBIS, there is a so here, there is an effect. This guy goes, and it feels almost like they wanted to change it mid-story from an AI story to a general guy down in his luck here. This is very weird commentary, kind of put in there. It feels pretty disfocused, I think is a good way to put it there. Then he goes here, and the AI separation wasn't too big a thing. I guess it was just to him for him to lament this, because he could easily just, you know, you could have this after he's getting scolded at, and that would work well. Embassy guy is fine. The mom thing is fine to establish it there. She's kind of in the background. I wish there was like a little bit more going on. I just need a little bit more cause and effect being direct, is the way to put it. That is the way I would like for this story to kind of go. Because it's not exactly Deus Ex Machina, or like where the solution appeared out of nowhere. But it's not necessarily cause and effect. I don't know what his story is about. I don't know how the story's wrong. I don't see the guy writing. He's just kind of down on his luck, and he's just a good person off screen, and he gets everything. I need a little bit more. Like, maybe he goes, what do you think of this story or this story? Or da 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 da. I think that's basically what it is. It all feels kind of disjointed, and part of that, it feels like, okay, my life sucks, but I made this. Eventually, I blow up. Ha! Now he regrets, and now how everything is good. It is a happy ending, but yeah, I think that's where it is. It's okay to just kind of be, and maybe this is autobiographical, or maybe this is self-insert, or it could be a tighter story with a little bit more direct action because I could take out like several parts of the story and be okay for the most part, right? If the central conflict is the mom, well, let's make the central conflict the mom here. You put that a little bit more, maybe show some things that are happening. But when it comes to like the what is it? The AI girl, I could take that out almost completely. I could almost take out the like part about the boss and his wife almost completely. I understand it's there to put justice in between it there. I could also take out the sick mom potentially. And then the story would still be, hey, he made it, he successed it there. You could take out the family part, he's rich and whatever. Like, I think that's what it means. It's trying to do a little too much. It's not as direct. It's not as whatever. If this were longer and a little bit more cause and effect, I think it potentially has some potential as a one shot. But yeah, I would still say keep at it. I think that the art is good, the paneling is good. It's just that the story needs to flow a little bit better and smoother, and it's okay to do a little bit less in order to get everything done. But yeah, I know this was a little bit more constructive than I normally try to be, but I think constructive criticism is important. So keep it up. And with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.